Hello and welcome. Sorry, had the microphone in the wrong area. Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Banjo Kazooie Part 4. Okay, that didn't sound quite like what I wanted to do. I meant to say welcome back to Let's Play Banjo Kazooie. This is Part 4, but whatever. Alright, so last time I said I was going to beat the level 100%, and I utterly failed at it because I was way off on my estimation of time. But this time, hopefully, I will beat it 100%. Alright, so I don't remember how much life I had, so I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, I already had full life. Figured. So yeah, don't really know what to say about this. Except for one thing I kind of cut myself off with in the last video. I fell off that ramp going up to fight Conga. Just as I was saying, the first time you see bottles and you haven't learned this move yet, then I fell off and just kind of stopped and forgot about what I was saying. What I was gonna say was, oh yeah, I just got the last jiggy. So last Ninja, so I got a jiggy about it for it. That happens every time. But anyway, if you haven't learned a move from bottles yet, and you go see him but you're hurt, anytime that happens, he will refill your life. But he won't refill your life after you learn this move. So don't expect to be able to go back to a small hole anytime you're weak and heal yourself. Okay, now I'm up to 90 notes. Oh yeah, there's also something else I want to do back here. Now that I've gotten the ground pound, is what I'm actually going to call it. I'm not actually going to call it Big Buster. I'm just going to call it ground pound. That's easier for me to memorize. So yeah, jump up here, float across. And that's the 5th Mumbo token. That's the one I was looking for. So ground pound this button right here. And somewhere outside, every level has a button like that. It'll make a jiggy appear outside the level in Grunty's lair. And like I said, there's 10 total in Grunty's lair. That means that the one I got that was not switch triggered. It leaves 9 more jiggies to go, and that means there's 9 worlds. So that's pretty easy to calculate. There's 9 other worlds. I mean, there's a total of 10 worlds. Grunty's lair and the 9 other worlds. This is one of the 9. Alright, so now that I have 5 Mumbo tokens, I can go in here now. Actually, I could go in there in the first anyway at any time, but now that I have 5, I can actually do something here. That's Mumbo Jumbo. Me Mumbo, best shaman in all game. They seem to acknowledge that they're part of a video game. I've never seen any other game where they do that. So, yeah. So you gotta find Mumbo's tokens. And I have plenty of tokens, like it says now. So you can see the sign over there, right there. You see the sign. Tells you how many tokens are required. So once you get enough tokens, you stand on this pad and press B, and it'll transform you. But first, I'm gonna go up here, because there tends to be stuff up on top of these ledges. And a few levels, I think, there's actually a hollow honeycomb up here. And one of the levels, I believe, has a Jinjo up here. So never miss out on the chance to go up there. So just stand here and press B, and he'll do this. Hit me with this totem pole, and I'll change into a termite. So yeah, this is his first spell. Mumbo practice needed. Just said he's the best shaman in the game, then he says he needs to practice. But then he is the only shaman in the game, so I guess he wasn't lying. So, oh crap, I have my analog on. That's what's happening right there. I just started running in circles because I had an analog on. My analog is very uncalibrated. I've tried to calibrate it hundreds of times. I can't seem to do it because every time I try, it just doesn't work. Alright, so I'm going to go into here, into this place again. Now that I'm a termite, though, I can grip onto steeper slopes. So, not only can I grab on here, I can also grab onto this steep slope. Kazooie used to not be able to do this slope. I'll be careful here, though, because it's easy to miss that jump right there. Just the camera angle. And so, here's the last 6 notes of the level, right here. Careful not to hit the other termite, because I don't have an attack anymore. There's only one transformation Yeah, well done. Whatever. There's only one transformation in this entire game that Mumbo can transform you into that actually has an attack, as far as I know. No, wait, I don't think that's true. I think the bee also has an attack. Oh, crap, that was a spoiler. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, one of the transformations is the bee. I don't think it... yeah, I believe... yeah, it does have an attack, I believe. But whatever. But, yeah, if it doesn't have an attack, there's two. But the other one's a, yeah, that's what it is. I just kind of blocked myself off just to keep from spoiling. Sorry about that. But there is one other one. It's, in the 4th world, I think. Yeah, 4th world. Okay, I'm not going to reveal which world that is, though. Okay, so now I'm at the top of the termite mound, and up here's the last jiggy of the level, I believe. Or, is it? Yeah, that's the last jiggy of the level. So, pick it up. Nice triumph music. You can jump down. And you need to stay termite here. Don't go back to Mumbo and talk to him again and all and change back. You want to stay termite. Next to the level is the termite. This game actually lets you keep your transformations outside levels, but after a certain point, if you walk too far away from the level, Mumbo will change you back. So just be aware of that. But now that I'm outside here, shut up. Shut up. I'd like to be able to move. Thank you. Holy shit, I'm almost out of time already. It's been like... I'm not almost out of time, but... It's been 7.5 minutes. I think. It's been 6.5... now it's just now about 7 minutes, actually. So, you have to use the termite to climb that mountain back there. Sorry about that. When you get to this point, Mumbo magic get weak. Animal turn back or magic go on forward further, and you will change back. And that's that. So you can see there's a steep slope here that I didn't actually try to do it last time, so I'll demonstrate now. You can't climb it without learning the move in Mumbo's Mountain. So you gotta do this and climb it. But that's not all. Up here, this is the first note door. You can see it right there, this note door. So we got a guy right here and just break open and take honeycombs if we want. Yeah, there's a note door right there. I don't care. Man, I hate long dialogue in this game. It just seems to be a constant problem. I love the high-pitched and funny-sounding voices they have when you're skipping through it, though, because it actually makes it fast-forward, and fast-forwards their voice as well, so it's kind of funny. Okay, there we go. I just walk up to the door, and it'll just vanish. And allow me to move on to the next room. Ooh, intimidating, I guess, I don't know. Alright. Oh, I just passed somebody important. This is Grunty's sister, Brentilda. And she has some funny things to say every time you see her. She knows all of Grunty's disgusting secrets, and she'll tell you 3 of them every time you find her. But you gotta remember them, because later in the game, you're gonna need them. Because otherwise you'll die. So, you gotta be really careful. So press B, and she'll tell you some funny things. Grunty brushes your rotten teeth with moldy cheese flavored... Ew! Washes her hair with baked beans. Okay, that's not very funny. Some of the things aren't very funny. Alright, but I'm out of time, so... Like I promised, I'd be finishing level 100%, but I'll have to stop here. So Bumpy the Dog here, thank you for watching. See you next time on Banjo-Kazooie, or Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie Part 5.